Hey guys, this is Senor Zapata here, and today we are going to work on two word problems. And I'm going to show you very quickly uh, how you could approach these problems so that you are using what you already know about mixed numbers, um, about improper fractions, and about multiplying a fraction times a whole number. So the first problem says, Alicia runs 4/9 of a mile every day. How many days will she take to complete 1 7/9 of a mile? All right. So when you read this problem, you already have information about what Alicia has to complete. So you already know you have to get to this number of miles, 1 7/9 miles. So it's almost 2 miles, but she still needs a fraction of a mile. So you start by go, but you we're going to start by taking 1 7/9, and since this is what I need to get to, it will be easier if I just change this into an improper fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and change 1 7/9 into an improper fraction, and you already know you have one whole, and each whole that whole is split in 9 equal parts. So 1 times 9, 9. That gives you 9 parts right there, 9 parts right there. And you have 7 extra parts. Okay, so that will give you 16, right? So you have, again, 1 times 9 is 9 parts, plus 7 extra parts is going to be 16 nines. Okay, so now that you know the equivalence, now that you know that 1 7/9 of a mile, it's equivalent to 16 nines, then you can use repeated addition. And then this is an approach to this word problem using what we already learned throughout these different lessons in the past weeks. So we know that each day she runs 4/9, right? So we already know we got to make 16 nines, right? So I know I have to use maybe repeated addition if it helps you, right? So, or you can just go ahead and think about what number you could multiply by 4 to get 16, and that number will be 4. So 4 times 4/9, it's 16 nines, right? And then we go back to our problem, and the question is, how many days will she take to complete 1 7/9? Well, the number of days that she will take, it's 4. So the statement for that problem will be 4 days. 4 days, 4/9 every day. So we're making 4 groups of 4/9, and that will give us 16/9, which we previously changed from this mixed number 1 7/9. So Alicia will take 4 days to run 1 7/9 of a mile. Let's move to our second problem. Our second problem reads, Anna uses 2/3 of a cup of flour for baking a batch of cookies. How many cups of flour does she need if she's baking 5 batches? So if you read the information in this problem, it's pretty clear that we're going to multiply 2/3 times 5. Some of you guys have been using repeated addition, and I've seen the fraction 2/3 written 5 different times, and then you just go ahead and add. That is correct. You'll still get to the right answer, but at this point, you should be able to just jump faster and just multiply. So you just go ahead and multiply 2/3 times 5. Remember that the denominator for a whole number is 1. 2 times 5 will be 10, and 3 times 1 will be 3. So you'll get 10/3, right? Now 10/3 is an improper fraction, and we're going to change it into a mixed number, right? So if you divide 10 by 3, you're going to get 3 and then 1/3, right? So if you want to check if your answer is correct, you just multiply 3 times 3, 9, plus 1 extra part, 10/3. Okay? So if she wants to bake 5 batches of cookies, she will need 3 and 1/3 of a cup. So 3 cups and 1/3. All right, guys, so that was a quick review, a quick way on how to use our previous knowledge of fractions to solve word problems. So we can approach the problem either by repeated addition. If it still works for you, you could approach by drawing a model or by just going ahead and use multiplying a fraction times a whole number. So I hope this was helpful. And then we are going to do an independent practice. It's going to be a Google form. It's going to be on your email with problems similar to these ones. Okay. Bye, guys.